Hi, it's Pete here from Babipur, and today I'm going to talk to you about Fagus toys. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the company, what they're all about, and then we're going to take a little look at some individual pieces. First thing to note is just how impressive they are. The quality is amazing. So Fagus toys are made in Germany. They run a really good factory there. They provide employment for people with disabilities, and the standard of the woodwork is just, well, it's incredible. These toys are built to last. They're really, really solid. They'll survive really well in play environments like nurseries and schools and places like that. They're just incredibly impressive when you see them in real life. So let's take a look at some individual pieces. This is the truck, what I would call a kind of core piece of the Fagus range. Really simple, push and pull play toy. The knob on the top turns the wheels, and as with all Fagus toys, there are no screws, so it's all done through a system of dowelling. It's just really, really impressive. So this is the truck. I'm just going to show you some add-on pieces, and you'll see that a lot in the Fagus range. You can add on little bits, so these add play value. Also good if someone's asking, what kind of gift they can get. Well, if you've got already got some Fagus toys, you can add to them. So this is a crane that goes on the back, and then that can be used to pull other vehicles or hook something on the back. So that's really cool. And then we also have this snow plow, and this will fit onto any Fagus piece that has this front bumper. And also any trailers that can be hooked onto things, they will go on the back of this truck too. This is a kind of farm cart I think it's designed for the tractor, but it also fits on here. And there's also a horse box, and that in itself is another big, chunky, impressive piece. So if you've got wooden toy horses, they're going to get loaded on and they're going to go for a good ride. So that's the truck. That's a really good piece to get started with. Other things. We've got the tractor. What really impressed me about this one is that the wheel turns the front wheels there. That's pretty cool. So there's obviously some kind of mechanism buried inside there. Really clever. Again, that's got a hook on the back, so that can be doing tractor duties. Okay, and then we get to some more complicated pieces. This one is particularly impressive. This is the mobile crane. So as with a real crane, it's got these stabilizers, and then the crane itself can be extended, and it's also got a hook which can then go off and do its crane duties. I'd love something like this when I was a kid. So that's the mobile crane. Oh, look at the way those wheels move on the front there. That is impressive. Again, no screws. And we have the excavator. Such a cool mechanism on there that can lock into that place, or you can start excavating. It takes a little bit of coordination as well. We've got a forklift truck. It's got a pallet on the front. You can load things up on there. Also worth mentioning, there are Fagus peg dolls that fit into the driver's seats. This has rear wheel steering, just like a regular forklift. And then there is the big crane. And where do we start with this one? This is definitely my favorite. It moves in all kinds of directions. So you've got a tip, you've got the up and down of the, I don't know what you call this, the hook of the crane itself. and then this motion too, and then of course sideways. So if you lower that hook, you can then hook it onto items, anything it can grab hold of, deliver it wherever it needs to go, and then unhook it. One thing that I was really impressed, basically excited about, was that there's some little extras you can buy, one of them being a magnet, so you can pop that on there. So with a steady hand, if you take it easy, you can lift up a quite heavy can of beans. And if that needs delivering over here, that can be done. So yeah, multi-directional, all kinds of fun can be had with this. If we have enough stock, I think this might be my new desk toy. So back you go. Fagus also do some smaller vehicles. Got a couple of different ones here. There are more vehicles in the range, and they do a few other things. They do marble runs, and there's a couple of games and things. Their core product is the vehicles, and they are the most impressive things. I think these smaller ones are aimed at younger children. So I hope that gives you a little insight into the range. Like I said, outstanding quality. These are going to last for, well, forever. When we talk about heirloom, so we use words sometimes, but these really are heirloom quality. It's the kind of thing that you're going to give to your kids and then stash in the loft for the next generation. Compatibility with other toys, we've been asked this question. So the little figures fit in all of the vehicles. There's a little driving seat. The hole for the driving seat is too small for things like Grappat, Nins, and Grimm's Friends. However, I have a together set, and there is a slightly thinner Nin that fits in there nicely. And the babies and Grappat Palos, they also fit in. And just for scale comparison, we've got Plantoys digger here. Similar kind of scale, so if you've got one of these already, these are going to fit in really well. So I think that is everything. If you've got any questions or you want to see something closer up in real life, it's always better to see them in a video than kind of on the flat pictures on the website. Just let us know in the comments and let us know what you think of Fagus.